Hey people, it is Saturday, December the 10th. The time is 2:32 in the afternoon. And I'm here in my building with Megan, and we're about to head out into the cold. It's -2 degrees with a wind chill of -9 degrees right now.
So it's cold, man.
Yeah, and we are going to walk to Kensington Market. Going to stop by a shop there.
Yes, Courage, my love.
Yeah, it's called Courage, my love. A very well-known shop in Kensington. It's been there as long as I can remember.
Yep. It's lasted all of this time. They have like the best collection of cashmere sweaters in the city, if you ask me. Like every color. They have racks and racks and racks. So that's where we're going.
And as I mentioned, it's pretty cold outside. So we're going to go this way.
Yeah, I'm wearing loud flip-floppy shoes again. We spent all morning looking at pictures of ligers.
Ligers, yeah.
Yeah.
I introduced Meghan to the world of ligers. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they were like not real. Because I heard about them on Napoleon Dynamite and I just assumed they were fake. But nope, they're real and they're huge. So if you've never seen a picture of a liger, go check it out.
Yep.
It's pretty mind-blowing.
They are something. So we're going to take Gerrard Street. I have to make one quick stop at Yonge and Gerrard. So I might pause the video momentarily and then continue on.
Whilst you take care of business.
Take care of some business. Some business. Is that a word? No.
That makes you sound like a drug dealer. I gotta make a quick stop. I'm not telling you what it is, but I'll turn off my camera.
Right.
Like, what you doing there?
It's nothing that, exciting or
No.
interesting really in any way.
We're not exciting enough to be drug dealers.
No.
We're too boring. With our boring, humdrum, normal lives.
Yep. And it's nice to be out recording a video before dark.
Yeah.
I haven't had a lot of chances lately to do this.
They won't for a while. It is gonna get dark in like 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours from now. It'll be sunset. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. And we just woke up like a couple hours ago.
Yep. Somehow I knew that guy was going to turn onto George Street. Yeah.
How did you know that?
I just knew somehow. I don't know.
Psychic.
Yep. Well, the wind isn't really blowing that hard in this direction.
No, it's like actually quite pleasant.
So it doesn't feel so bad. Maybe on the way back, we might have wind blowing in our face.
Yeah, we'll probably get blasted. But like right now, it's really not so bad.
No. And here's Jarvis Street. some wind is kicking up.
Yeah, that's what we said that.
Yep.
You've had Fat Bastard burritos, right?
Yeah.
How are they?
Well, they taste pretty much the same as Burrito Boys. They're just less burrito for your dollar, that's all.
I guess a burrito is a burrito.
Yeah. The way they make them anyway is pretty much the same as they do at Burrito Boys. Burrito Boys was just better value, but they've raised their prices considerably over the last few months, so it's not as...
Well, yeah, inflation. Everything's going up.
It's not as much of a deal now compared to Fat Bastard as they used to be. Same with Big Fat Burrito. That was another one.
Big Fat burrito.
I used to go there. We're just walking past the Toronto Metropolitan University campus.
Formerly known as Ryerson.
Yeah. No one's gonna use the full name of that school.
I know, like I still think of it as Ryerson.
Yeah, although they'll just say TMU, right? Yeah, or even just TM.
Yeah.
Because people don't like to say a lot of words if they don't have to.
I think like Toronto Metropolitan University makes it sound more posh than Ryerson. You
Right,
know?
right.
Like it sounds like a better school. Not that Ryerson like wasn't a good school,
What I'm thinking of doing? Yeah,
but it just like
he
sounds
said-
better
He
now.
said there are like topics he posted.
Here's Church Street.
Another like master's program that I was looking at is textile design at OCAD, but there's like less career opportunities in that, obviously.
Oh yeah?
That was the program that I was looking at.
Right.
But textile design would be really cool. And OCAD's a really good school. My dad went to Alberta College of Art and Design when he was in his 20s. He studied photography. But yeah, I think OCAD would be good.
Is that in Edmonton? Where is that?
I have no idea. I thought Calgary.
Yeah, maybe Calgary?
I think it's in Calgary.
It's one or the other anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in Calgary. Yeah, that's where he got his degree.
They still haven't changed the name of the Ryerson Theater.
Yeah, the textile design course is like an MFA, Master of Fine Arts. But like the issue with that is that the only career options would be to like start your own business, which is a huge cost. And like textile design is like so heavy on materials, like the startup cost would be huge. And I just like don't know if I have the spoons to be able to like run my own business and see it through. or you can teach, but like I don't know if I want to do that either.
Right.
So, and like the conservation, textile conservation is like way more science-based, which is what I like. Just like the foundation in chemistry and the analysis side of it like really appeals to me. Plus obviously like the internship aspect, so you got actual like working experience before you even graduate.
Okay.
So it's, yeah. Anyways, all that to say, OCAD's a good school. If anyone's thinking of going there.
I'll edit out all that other stuff and I'll just leave in the part where you said OCAD's a good school. Yeah.
What? Why? Thanks. You don't like my charming digressions?
I'll leave it in.
Obviously, everything I have to say is totally fascinating and everyone's interested in it.
Right.
Obviously. I keep forgetting we're not live, too.
Yeah, we're not live.
No. I keep thinking we are.
I'm not holding a phone on a stick.
I know. I'm just like waiting for people to comment. I'm like, no one's seeing anything. I'm like, oh, because we're not live, duh.
Yeah.
Right, Megan, right.
And here's Yonge Street. So we're at Yonge and Gerrard. As I mentioned, I'm going to be pausing the video momentarily while I take care of a little chore here. Is it a chore? I don't know. An errand? I guess it's an errand, right? Yeah.
It's an errand, but also
Yeah.
a chore.
Right.
I find it chore back.
So I will be back in a flash and we'll resume our walk to Kensington Market. All right. Errand completed. So
And
now,
we continue.
yes, we're continuing on Gerrard Street. We'll just walk to the end of Gerrard Street and then we'll make our way into Kensington through some of the residential streets connecting this part of downtown to that part.
That's right.
Maybe we can walk past Baldwin Village.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's a nice.
that'll
little-
take us right into Kensington on Baldwin Street.
Yeah, that's a nice little bistro.
Yeah.
This coat is so warm that I can leave it undone and I'm not cold.
Right?
It's amazing.
That's a rental apartment building there.
Is it? Just
A lot of people assume it's a condo, but it's not.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look like a condo. Is
Well,
it right there?
most new rental apartment buildings look just like condos. I mean, what's this person doing? Hey, we're walking here. Yeah.
Sorry, I swore.
And look at these creepy snowmen over here. I've always gotten
Yeah,
a
that's-
kick out of them.
The one that had this one?
Yeah. Yes, the Livermore. That's what this building is called. I looked it up just out of curiosity, and the rents are pretty crazy.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
It's probably like mortgage level rents that you might as well
Yeah.
buy a condo.
Yeah.
Like if you can afford to rent that,
Yeah.
might as well just buy
And
it.
most of the new rental buildings downtown are more or less the same, like price-wise. They're all really expensive.
I know, that's
Yeah.
what I hate when the government's like, yeah, we're building more rental units. It's like, yeah, but they cost just as much as condos do.
Yeah.
So what's the point? It's like,
Yeah.
build more rental units.
I mean, you don't need to come up with a down payment at least, but
Yeah,
still,
so.
you're shelling out a lot of money every month.
That's right.
I want an adult, not a kid's meal.
I think down payments are stupid too.
Yeah.
I think they should be like prorated for. Do you want to cross?
No, we'll stay on this side. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it should be prorated for income. So like instead of a percentage of the total cost of the house, it should just be like a percentage of your monthly income that you pay as a down payment. Because like depending on how much you make, that could be a lot of money.
Yeah.
If they asked for like 50% of your monthly income, you'd still have to like save up for quite a few months to be able to afford a down payment.
Right.
And like if you make, like it's still a lot of money. So I don't know. Or like the equivalent of 1 month's salary. Because like that's what.
It's Bay Street.
So like that's like how they say you should budget, like if you're buying an engagement ring, it should cost the equivalent of 1 month's salary. So like if your salary is like, you know, $1,000 a month, then that's how much your down payment should be.
Right.
Is $1,000.
Yeah, that makes sense. You know what this little stretch of old row houses used to be?
What?
In the late 1950s and early 1960s, this was where Toronto's beat community would hang out. The beatniks of the time. Yeah, there was a bunch of little coffee houses right there on that block. And that's where the beatniks did all of their, you know, poetry readings and smoking and drinking coffee and wearing black and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, man.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it, Daddy-O? Can you dig it?
It's like that line from, has anyone seen that movie Down with Love? It's so funny, that line where he goes to like the beatnik party.
Oh, yeah.
And then she's like, asking me why I mourn. He's like, why do you mourn, baby? She's like, I mourn for the suit and tie you're wearing that Wall Street would bury you alive in. And he's like, well, I should take it off then.
There you go.
It's so funny.
This is Elizabeth Street. I'm not really a fan of this part of downtown right here.
The hospital?
Like this area right here, because it has too much of an open feel to it. I can't really describe it, but
Yeah. Not enough like narrow streets.
it doesn't feel dense enough or something.
Well, it's 'cause it's all hospitals.
Yeah.
Hospitals are hard places to be anyways.
Yeah.
It's not a place where you want to be most of the time.
And there's not much in the way of like retail or anything like that because it's hospitals, right? So, yeah. Like University Avenue itself is a bit better, but just these streets like Elizabeth and all that, they're not that interesting to walk along.
Yeah, exactly. Toronto General is such a good hospital. I remember once, like, it's probably about 8-9 years ago now, when I was living up at Yonge and St. Clair. I woke up at like 5 in the morning with like the worst pain I had ever had in my life. And it was like abdominal pain. And I was like afraid that I'd burst an appendix or something. Like that's how painful it was. So I called an ambulance and it brought me to Toronto General. And I was like I was in and out within like 2 hours. Like didn't have to wait. Like and turned out like it was nothing serious. It was just like period pain, but I was in and out within 2 hours.
That's good.
Yeah, it was really good.
We got Mount Sinai Hospital sort of terminating the vista here. This is where Gerrard Street ends. So we have Toronto General here, Mount Sinai straight ahead, and Sick Kids Hospital over here. And there's
And then
Princess Margaret is just up the street, right?
Yeah, that's the cancer hospital, right?
Yeah. That's where my friend Christina works, right here at Mount Sinai.
Oh, she works at Mount Sinai?
Yeah.
That's cool.
She might be in there right now, maybe. It is, what's today? Saturday.
Saturday.
Oh, maybe not then. Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of losing track of whether it's a weekend or not.
Well, yeah, I mean, had a nice week. So,
I know, yeah.
especially like, and then you're on holidays like the 2 weeks before that.
I know, yeah.
You had like a good little vacation.
Yep.
There's Queen's Park.
Yeah, Queen's Park up in that direction. And looking south down University Avenue. Are we going to make it? I don't think so.
Yeah, the wind is a bit nippy.
Yeah, the wind is kicking up. Yeah.
Toronto General is the #4 hospital in the world, apparently.
Yeah. Well, it's very highly ranked.
It is a very good hospital. Also, like, the doctor who saw me there was so good. Like, I remember him talking to me and, like, because it turned out to really just be period pain, and, like, normally a lot of doctors, especially male doctors, would be like, whoa, like, basically imply that, like, you're being so dramatic. But he didn't, he was like really good about it. He's like, yeah, I know, sometimes it can be like really confusing. It's a good thing he came in. Like, he was like really good about it. So,
That's good.
yeah.
Look at this scooter guy here. He's all over the place.
I hate when people like drive and like crosswalk.
Yeah.
Move it.
People just don't know what they're doing, you know?
I know. Like, pay attention.
Yep.
That's why I hate driving, because I like don't trust myself to be able to pay attention to the level that you need to pay attention to not piss off everybody around you when you're driving.
Yeah.
Like, I just, like, all of the things you need to pay attention to at one time is so much. It overloads my brain.
Have we ever walked down University Avenue in a video together?
No, I don't think
I don't remember us doing this before.
I've walked down University Avenue plenty of times on my own, but
Me too, but
never with you, I don't think. Well, no, we walked up here. Remember when we went to that book fair in the summer?
yeah, did we take University for
Yeah,
that?
we did.
Okay.
We did, but we were walking in the opposite direction.
Right.
That seems like a long time ago, but also not a long time ago. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. That was during a live stream though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It wasn't like a video.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking more of like a video, recorded video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so here's Elm Street. So we're going to take this west now. This will take us to McCall, where it will end.
Oh, look at that little pasty market.
Yeah, that's been there forever.
I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always kind of thought it was neat how it just is sort of jutting out there.
Yeah. It's a fun little building.
Yeah. And from McCall, we'll head north a couple blocks to Baldwin, and then we'll walk through Baldwin Village, which will probably be deserted right now. Yeah.
Crystal store in Baldwin Village, but I don't think they're there anymore.
Right. Baldwin Village can be a pretty bustling little area.
Yeah.
Like, you know, weather's nice. There's lots of patios in the summer and that sort of thing.
Yes. There was a really good Mexican restaurant in Baldwin Village. Their margaritas were like the best I've ever had.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're still there either, but check it out. They have really good tacos too. If I remember correctly.
Little birdie. There you go. Meaty. Doesn't sound like the name of a French restaurant, but it is.
Like afternoon? Oh, because it's lunch, dinner, brunch.
Oh.
So it's like afternoon.
Okay, yeah. So here's McCall.
Speak of the devil.
Yeah, you can see OCAD University up ahead. That bizarre looking building on top of stilts.
I like when people put the reindeer on their cars like that. It's cute.
We have a new mid-rise condo going up on this site. On the site of a former bread factory.
Really?
Yeah, I think there used to be a bread making business there. And here's Baldwin Village.
That's supposed to be a really good restaurant.
Which one?
This one
Oh, okay.
These are pretty.
Thought you meant St. Louis Bar and Grill.
here. No. I mean, I'm sure it's a good restaurant too, but like...
Yeah. Three Kingdoms Pizza. This little house is nice. It just seems a bit out of place.
Well, it was either here or here where the pistol shop was.
Oh yeah?
But either way, it's not there anymore, which is too bad.
And I think this parking lot is ripe for, you know, maybe a couple new restaurants or something to fill up that gap.
Oh yeah, that's the station that we don't know. You see where that green balcony was?
Oh, okay. There's the health food store. And this place is kind of a bit out of place as well, eh?
I know. Random like
Yeah. Bites. There used to be a record store across the street, but it's gone now. I wonder what's going to happen to this place. It's all boarded up with the... That's where that place was, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was where the Mexican was like.
Yeah.
It was so cute too. They had like a little patio out tomorrow.
Like I had some time to think about it.
Oh, this looks like a good place. Look at that. A salmon poke bowl. Oh, that looks really good. Kimchi octopus. Oh, and they've got the tentacles in there.
Yeah, you're off octopus.
Oh, no, I love octopus.
You told me twice now that you're not
I know,
needing
but
it
it's my
anymore.
favorite food. It's so hard. No.
I like these two buildings here.
Yeah.
They
they're
look
cool.
really neat. They kind
That would
of...
be a neat place for like a clothing store right
Mhm.
there.
They almost look like they're from another city.
I know.
Like just got plopped down in
Plopped
Toronto.
in, I
Yeah.
know. They look kind of New Yorkish.
I was thinking more like somewhere in Europe, but
That
yeah.
too.
And this is where there was a fire, so this building burned to the ground here, or at least it was heavily damaged and they had to tear it down.
When was the fire?
A couple of years ago. So I wonder if they're going to rebuild. Maybe they are. Well, actually, it looks like they're building a patio or something in between these two remaining buildings. I'd rather them build a new building there, but anyway.
Because then otherwise, like, it looks weird.
Yeah. You got to maintain the streetscape, you know?
This looks good too.
This is a funny little building also. What's the meaning of that door there? I guess you just open it and you just stand there and you look outside. It's not like a balcony really, but yeah. And this is a more modern little addition here, but at least it's interesting. Although this looks abandoned down here. The whole thing looks closed.
Baldwin Village is really... Oh, it took a hit, didn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of, had a rough go of it, I think, the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah. It's like, no, I haven't been here.
And now we're coming into Chinatown. This is the residential side of it over here. But we'll be crossing Spadina Avenue up ahead. And then we'll be coming into Kensington Market. And here's Beverly Street. If you're watching Beverly, here's your street. Nice old apartment building.
So when I first moved to Toronto, like when I instead of moving into Margaretta Street, I almost moved into this building.
Really? Yeah. That would have been a neat place to live.
My friend who I was moving in with on Margaretta Street, she lived here originally, and we were gonna get. She had the tiniest apartment. It was like basically a hallway. Like you couldn't, like her bedroom was barely even big enough to fit her bed in. Mm-hmm. But there was a really nice 3-bedroom apartment on the main floor of that building, and we were gonna take that apartment. But then the landlord decided to close half the building and renovate, so we couldn't get the apartment. So then we ended up moving into Margaretta Street.
Oh, okay.
And that's how I ended up there. But I almost ended up living there.
I wonder what that would have been like.
Right? Well, it would have been a lot closer to you.
Yeah, and closer to downtown, basically. Yeah.
And Kensington. But
Yeah.
I'm glad I ended up at Margaretta because then I got to discover Parkdale and Bloor West, and those are my favorite.
Yeah, I mean, those areas are also very interesting. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not sure that I would have ended up getting into thrifting as much as I did had I not lived on that end of town where all the thrift stores are.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that I ended up.
You probably would have
there.
eaten a lot more Chinese food, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I did anyways. Like,
Right.
I used to walk to Koreatown and just eat like, well, I would eat Korean food
Right.
and sushi. Like, I lived off of it. But yeah, no, I definitely would have eaten a lot more Chinese food probably.
Yep.
And it was funny, so the rent of that 3-bedroom apartment Because like we were moving in with another roommate also, and the rent was like $2,300 a month for the 3-bedroom. But it was so nice on the inside. Like the bedrooms were really big, and it had a really nice, modern, upgraded kitchen and stuff. It was gorgeous. It looked like a condo on the inside. And then our place at Margaretta Street ended up being $975 a month each.
Oh.
So it was a little more expensive than it would have been otherwise, but I'm glad we ended up there. I don't think you could get a 3-bedroom apartment in Toronto for $2,300 a month now.
Oh, no. Not downtown, anyway. Or close to downtown, even. No.
You could probably get like a 1-bedroom for that.
Yeah.
But not a 3-bedroom.
Maybe in some of the most far-flung and least desirable areas of Scarborough or
up Weston
or
Road
Rexdale or something, you might be able to get a 3-bedroom for around there.
Like at that point, you might as well like move to the suburbs.
Yeah, well, it practically is anyway.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. And here we are, Spadina. So Baldwin Street does continue. There's just a bit of a jag here, a jog, a jag, is what do you call it?
But that's where we have to go, because
yeah. Here's the streetcar right of way for the 510 Spadina. And we're not really supposed to be crossing like this, but we didn't want to walk to the lights on either side because it seems like an unnecessary trek to either intersection.
That's what I mean, like Torontonians were used to jaywalking.
Yep. And there is an awesome view of the financial district and the South Core and the CN Tower and the entertainment district, which is what I meant to say, not South Core.
Look at all the construction.
I know. It's like Crane City over there.
So remember my sister's story about how she got stopped by a cop for jaywalking when she first moved to Vancouver, and then she was like, "Oh, sorry, I'm from Toronto. Are you not supposed to do that here?" And he was like,
Right.
"Oh, you're from Toronto. Oh, okay, never mind."
Right.
He's like, "Well, just be careful." And she's like, "All right."
And here's Kensington Market, so we made it.
Good.
Not that we weren't going to make it anyway, but you know.
You know.
Yeah. So I'm going to start to wrap up the video. Are we heading to the store first or to your friends? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to wrap up the video here. Hope you enjoyed the walk with Megan from my apartment building hallway through downtown to Kensington Market on a cold, windy day. So leave a comment down below if you enjoyed the walk, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and also make sure you hit the notification bell, that way you won't miss any of my videos. And if you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal, as well as via my merch store, and there's also a super thanks button right down below if you'd like to support the channel that way. And you can find me on Instagram under KContinuum, and you can find Megan under Instagram under Meghan Sandor, and her YouTube channel is also called Meghan Sandor. So So thanks for watching, and be sure to keep checking back because, as always, that's right.